Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Swapna Thorgule. Today we are going to discuss about the second chapter, that is advertising and pricing. The meaning of advertising is, the word advertising is a Latin word which means to turn attention of people to a specific thing. To advertise means to make generally or publicly known. Companies are doing advertising for knowing their product to the public. See the definition. According to the Advertising Association of the UK, advertising is any communication, usually paid for, specifically intended to inform and or influence one or more people. As per the Philip Kotler, any paid for a non-personal presentation of idea, goods and services through mass media such as newspapers, magazines, television or radio by an identified sponsor. Let's see the objectives of advertising. The first objective is to introduce your product in the market. The second objective is to introduce your brand in the market. The third is to create awareness among the people. The fourth one is to acquire customers. To acquire the many customers is the objective. The next objective is the differentiation and the value creation. Here, through the advertising, we can show how our product is different by the others. See the next one. By using advertising, we can increase our sales. To increase the profit is also the objective. To create desire and to create a brand building, these are the objectives of advertising. See the features of advertising, and the first feature, it is in a paid form. Only that attempt of the seller on which he or she has spent some money to communicate information to the consumer is called advertising. If without incurring any expenditure, some information relating to some product or service is published, it will not be called advertising. The second feature is impersonal presentation. Advertising is non-personal presentation of information. In other words, the advertiser and the consumer do not come into personal contact. The third feature is speedy and mass communication. Advertising is a speedy medium of communication. Besides being speedy, it can reach a very large audience. The fourth feature is identified sponsor. Another feature of advertising is that its sponsor can be identified. Whether we come across an advertisement, its sponsor is easily recognized. The sponsor may be the seller or the producer of that product or service. See the importance of advertising. Advertising is useful to the consumer. Advertising is benefited to the manufacturer. Advertising is benefited to the salesman and advertising is benefited to the society also. See how the advertisement is useful to the customer. The first point is the advertising adds the perception utility to the product. Advertising creates place utility and time utility. Secondly, the advertising helps the consumer in marketing. Advertising helps the consumer in making the purchase decision. Advertising ensures a better quality to the customer. Customer can get goods at a reasonable price. Because of advertising, customer can buy the suitable product to him. Hence, it increases their living of standard. So, for the better standard of living, advertising is benefited. The next is the time saved in shopping. Advertising contributes to a consumer welfare and the advertising makes consumers think. Let's see how the advertising is benefited to the manufacturer. The advertising creates more customers. Advertising helps to increase the sales. Advertising helps the producer in informing the market about the changes in the product or service. Advertising controls the product prices. Advertising acts as a salesman and advertising widens the market. Now see the benefits of advertising to the salesman. The advertising creates a colorful background for the salesman because the advertising already given information about the product to the people. The second is the advertising makes the salesman job easier. The third is the advertising builds the confidence of salesman. Now see the benefits of advertising to society. Advertising increases the standard of living of the society. Advertising provides the employment opportunities. Advertising reflects and affects the culture of the society in which it operates. Advertising provides information to the masses. Hence, the advertising is useful to the customer, it is useful to the manufacturer, and it is useful to the salesman and the society also.